morning, folks. Good morning. How are you? Starting my day today. My name is Shirley, and this is Life Through My Lens, working as an optician. And today we're going to talk about contact lenses. So let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Okay. Contact lenses have so many facets. So I'm going to try to explain it as best as I can. Okay? So you have soft contact lenses and you have hard contact lenses. I got me some tea today, people. Oh, it's so good. I don't know if you guys have heard of Sisters Tea, SISTA. I'm on a monthly subscription with them. I love their tea. They're not paying me or anything. It's just something that I like. And it's a black-owned company as well, so I wanted to support. But yeah. So there's soft contacts and there's hard contacts. And so when you talk about soft contacts, there's many facets. There's different materials. There's different base curves. There's different diameters. Some of them have, the water content, meaning how much water they hold and how much oxygen is transmitted. All of that is a factor in contact lenses. So I'll try to give you the basics as best I can. So there are contact lenses that you change every 2 weeks. And you don't sleep in them or anything. You take them out every day. You clean them. You let them soak. They have to soak for like 6 hours to be disinfected. And then in the morning when you get up, you can put them back in your eye. But they're good for 14 wears, 2 weeks. Then you have monthly contact lenses. And it's the same thing, but you get a new fresh pair every month. Okay? And then you have contacts that you throw away daily. The daily contact lenses are usually the most comfortable, and they are the best as far as for hygiene and the health of your eye, because you're getting a fresh lens on your eye every day. So there's a few different companies that make contact lenses. There is Johnson & Johnson. A division of their company called Vistacon makes Oasis. And they make AccuView. They make AccuView products. And so AccuView has Oasis. It has 1 Days. It has, 1 Day Moist, Spherical, and Astigmatism. And astigmatism is just, just like with glasses, if you have an astigmatism, it corrects the way the light bends in your eye. And so that happens with contacts as well. So they have the 1 Day Moist, 1 Day for astigmatism. They have the 1 Day Multifocal. They have the 2-week astigmatism and the 2-week spherical. They have a monthly product called AccuView Vita. So those are and then they have 1 Day Oasis and 1 Day Oasis Max. Then another company that has that's a big player is called Alcon, and they have Daily Aqua Comfort Plus, which is a daily lens. They have Air Optics, which is a monthly lens. And the Air Optics come in colors. They come in astigmatism. They come in multifocal. The Air Optics also have something called Night and Day. And night and day contacts are approved by the FDA for you to sleep in them, I think, for like 5 days and then take them out. And they're good for a month, like 30 days of wear. But they're approved for you to sleep in. And there are probably other contacts out there that are approved for you to sleep in, but I just don't know offhand what those are. And then we have Bausch & Lomb, or B&L, and they have a bunch of different contacts. They have BioTrue, which is a one-day lens, which is spherical, multifocal, and astigmatism. They have Ultras, which are monthly, and they come spherical, astigmatism, and multifocal. They have something called Infuse. I believe Infuse is B&L. Don't quote me on that one. So they got the BioTrue, they got the Ultras, and then you have, so you got Alcon, B&L, and Vistakon. Those are the three major players. There may be others out there. Oh, Cooper Vision as well is a major player. Cooper Vision has a lot of different lenses. The only ones I can think of offhand are the Biofinities, which is a monthly lens, and it comes multifocal, astigmatism, and spherical. What else does Cooper have? They have Avera, which is a 2-week lens. They have My Day, and they have the My Day is a one-day lens, and it's another one-day lens by Cooper that I can't think of the name of it. But Cooper does a lot of private labeling, like Biofinities. When you go to Walmart, they carry it under the Equate brand. If you go to some of the other competitors that I have, they would carry it under like Soft Lens or Soft Med. And then Ultra also has, oh man, I just had something on my mind and I forgot. Ultraflex 55s is another lens that Cooper has. A lot of Cooper products are old technology. They do have some newer stuff, but Cooper is on the less expensive side. So those are the different brands. And like I said, some are 2 weeks, some are monthly, some are daily. Most of the time, the 2-week lenses come in a pack of 6. Except AccuView is an exception to that. They have a 12-pack and they have a 24-pack. And I think that's available anywhere you go, the 24-pack, but I'm not sure. But most of the time, 2-week lenses come in a 6-pack. And monthly lenses usually come in a 6-pack. The daily lenses typically come in a 30-pack or a 90-pack. And financially, it usually is better sense to get the 90-pack because it's usually less expensive at the end of the day than buying a 30-pack. So when you go to the doctor and you tell the doctor you want contact lenses, you have to be fit for contact lenses. Like I said in the beginning of the video, there are different diameters and different base curves. So depending on your cornea, if it's steep or flat would determine the base curve. And the diameter, I'm not sure exactly what determines that, but there are a few different diameters out there. But you have to be fit for contacts. You can't just buy contacts over the counter. And if you're in a situation where you're ordering contacts without a prescription, or you're in some store or something and you're buying them over the counter, I recommend that you don't do it. Because if they fit on your eyes too tight, then your cornea is not getting enough oxygen, and that will cause a problem. So you don't want to do that. You want to go to a doctor. And remember what I said in one of my previous videos, you want to do your due diligence and check your doctor out. Check their credentials. See if there are any ratings word of mouth is good most of the time for doctors. So you have to be fit, and you have to, in most instances, go through a class. If your doctor does not give you a class, I probably wouldn't trust that doctor. They give you a class to teach you how to put the contacts in and out, how to put them in, take them out, and how to care for them. So I would think that it's important that you have a class. I don't know how every doctor does it, but just about every doctor that I have worked with, if you can't put those lenses in and take them out, you can't take them. They give you, when you get fit, the majority of the time the doctor gives you a set of trial lenses. And what that is a set of lenses for you to try. And that allows you to see if they're comfortable after wearing them, if you're seeing well. The doctor can also, they'll have you come back and they'll look at the fit to make sure the fit is good, that they don't need to change anything. So yeah, you typically get a set of trials when you get contacts for that reason. Now, I know that my employer, once a box of contacts is open, unless it's our fault, we won't take them back. So it's important that you do your due diligence and go ahead and give the trials a try to make sure that they're going to work for you. Because once that box is open, we can't take it back. Okay, and then there are hard contact lenses. Now, these hard contact lenses, they can last a long time. But typically people keep them for about a year. You take them out every night. You cannot sleep in these. So it's not something that you throw away. You take it out and you clean it. They have cleaner for hard lenses. I didn't talk about taking care of soft lenses. I'll go back to that. But they have cleaner and conditioning solution. So you want to clean them and then sit them in the conditioning solution and then put them in your eyes. Hard contact lenses are very old school, and nowadays if a doctor's fitting hard contact lenses, it's because that person has been in hard lenses forever, or they have an exceptional amount of astigmatism, or they're doing something to try to reshape the eye. There's a lot of things that happen with hard lenses, but they're not like a popular thing. Most people, when they have contacts, they are wearing soft lenses. Now, with soft contact lenses, there is a solution that you keep them in. You take them out of your eye, put them in your hand, you put solution on it and rub it to loosen up anything that's on it. Rinse it with the solution, put it in the case, cover it with solution, put the top on. That is how you should clean your soft lenses. They have to be in that case for 6 hours to be disinfected. So once you put them in that case, let them stay in there. And after that, so most people do that at night so that in the morning they're ready to go in your eyes. And you can take that lens, if there's something happens when you get something in your eye, you can take the lens out and rinse it off and put it back in your eye. But if you're going to be, it's recommended that you clean it every day and let it sit in the solution overnight. That's going to be healthier for your eyes. Now, there is a solution out there. It's made by Alcon, and it is called Clear Care. And it is a hydrogen peroxide solution. Now, that one, once you put that solution on your lenses, they cannot go back in your eye until it's been 6 hours. And they have a special case that they go in. So that hydrogen peroxide solution, it bubbles and fizzes. So most of the time doctors recommend this hydrogen peroxide system for people who have heavy deposits. So when you have lenses on, you know, it's going to be stuff coming from your body and it deposits on the lens. And that's why you can only wear them for so long, because you can't get all of that off. But the person that has really high deposits, they can do the hydrogen peroxide solution and it will clean their lenses better. Let's see, is good. So just a little recap. So we talked about soft lenses. There are soft lenses that correct astigmatism. There are soft lenses that are multifocal. There are even some soft lenses that are multifocal and astigmatism. Now, with contact lenses, the more you're adding to that lens, like that multifocal for astigmatism, that lens is very expensive. Daily lenses are very expensive. And the newer the technology, just like anything else, the more expensive the lens is going to be. A year's supply of contacts ranges anywhere from a couple $100s to about $1,000, just depending on what kind of contacts you're in. Like if you're going to do dailies, you can spend between $5,000 and $1,000 on a year's supply. A lot of times the manufacturers do online rebates that if you do a year's supply, they'll give you maybe $100 or a couple $100 back in a rebate. All the companies don't do that though. But yeah, they can get expensive. But for a lot of people, you know how we are as humans, we're vain. And some people are still stuck in the mindset of they don't want to have glasses. And so they get contact lenses. And then too, sometimes, depending on your prescription, you may see better with contacts. And sometimes, depending on your prescription, you may see better with glasses. So, most insurances, vision insurances, consider contact lenses as a luxury, but they usually pay something toward them, but not a lot. Like, depending on the insurance, the insurance goes anywhere from like $80 to $300 as far as covering contacts. It just depends on the insurance. Now, if you have a $300 allowance, you're doing pretty good. There's not a whole lot of plans out there with that much. Usually it's right around $100 to $130 the insurance companies give yearly for contact lens benefit. And you know, if you're in daily lenses, that doesn't do a whole lot. But some of the 2-week lenses, you could get a year's supply with $130, $105. You'll come close. A lot of times you can get 6 months worth. With contact lenses, it's important that you follow the wearing schedule. If you're not compliant with the wearing schedule and taking care of your contacts, you end up with all kind of problems. I can't think of the name of the things now, but there's something from GPC, I think it's called, where you get bumps on your lids because you're overwearing your contacts. And sometimes if you're overwearing your contacts and your corneas don't get enough oxygen, you get something called neovascularization. And what that is blood vessels start forming, and you'll see them in the white of your eye, and they'll be going to your cornea, trying to supply your cornea with oxygen. That's just your body kicking in, trying to make it work. But that's not good for you. Overwearing contacts and not cleaning them properly can also cause corneal ulcers. Those aren't fun either. And if you are a contact lens wearer, I highly advise you getting a pair of glasses, because there will come a point in time where something would happen and you won't be able to wear those contacts. And you need to be able to see, so you need to have glasses. Everybody that wears contacts should have glasses. You can wear your contacts every day, but you should have some glasses in case. Because I've seen it happen. people don't wear their contacts properly, or they don't clean them properly, and then they get a corneal ulcer. They can't wear their contacts because of the ulcer until it heals. And you don't want to get too many of them, because then you'll end up with scarring. But you know, it may heal. So if you get it to heal, until it heals is what I'm trying to say. Until it heals, you need to wear glasses, because you won't be able to wear contacts. Okay, that's my talk for today. Life through my lens, working as an optician. This is Shirley. Guys, remember to go check out my other videos. I have videos on the different lenses for glasses. I have videos on the importance of an eye exam. I have some stories out there in the life of an optician. So go check out my other videos. Okay, until tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.